Good morning. Welcome to day 2 of remote chemistry instruction. So I just want to go over the assignment you have, your daily assignment. So I provided a link which hopefully should work. So you want to go to that link. All right, it should take you to the PhET balancing chemical equations. If you had any issue, if you were to just Google PhET, P-H-E-T, balancing chemical equations to come up, you have to click play. You don't need to download this, so it can just run on the internet. So make sure you hit play. That will open it up. All right, we have the introduction and the game. You are tasked with working through the game, but if you want to play around with the introduction, that's what I was looking at yesterday. The tools, you can add the scales so you can see what's going on. So if I add the second one, I can see that my nitrogen is balanced, but my hydrogen is not. As I add some hydrogen, I get it back. Now they're balanced. We're happy. All right. There's 3 reactions you could look at, and you can manipulate the different tools. If you want it to have the charts, it'll show you exactly what's going on. All right. As you add stuff, you'll see in the chart, does it look like it makes sense, right? And once it's balanced, it will show you that everything is equal. So all the heights are equal, you get that smiley face. If you want to play around with this, that is the introduction. You're certainly welcome to. This is what you should be doing for the project I assigned to, the weekly project. So I want to see the balanced reaction. You have that list. You can always use other ones. I don't want to see you use these reactions because they're already here. And these are good visuals, right? So using the bar graph, I like the scale a lot with the number of atoms. All are good, but I need to see something. And I like the representation of the atoms. So if you just wrote out a couple of reactions and you thought that weekly assignment was done, well, you're not quite there yet. All right, so it needs to be a properly balanced reaction. You need to show me the atoms. You need to show me that it's balanced somehow. So lots of ways you can do that, but only doing one of those pieces is not enough. Again, if you have questions with that, please reach out to me because I know some people already submitted it, but it's not quite right. There is a rubric that I'm going to use to grade it, so you can look at that rubric and see like what kind of grade you would get. All right, so just be careful with that. Your task today is to play through all 3 levels of the game. All right, and then you're going to prove you did that. Either send me a screenshot of all 3 levels complete or write out all the reactions. So level 1, all right, it'll give you some different reactions. As you restart it, it'll switch them around, so make sure if you start over, it will reset them. All right, so we have the carbon, we have the sulfur. You have to click to add to make the product, the CS2. All right, so if I have 1 carbon on each side, 2 sulfides on each side, we do not get any of those tools, and then I check. All right, that's how I know I've completed it. If I do a reaction and I leave the reaction, if I have it unbalanced for some reason, I'll have to try again. All right. And then if I get it right, I get the +1. All right, so as I go through it, it's not all that difficult, but it's important that you try them out, right? And you want to get the highest score in each level. So I know that since that's P4, I'm going to need 4 of these, right? So now I have 3 hydrogens per each molecule. So that's 3 plus 6 plus 9 plus 12. If I take 12 hydrogens and I divide it by 2, because each H2 gives me 2, that'll put me at 6. That's how I'm running through these so quickly. I want to see you get a 10 out of 10 for each. So right now I got a 9 out of 10. That's okay. I can always redo it. So let's get a 10 out of 10 for all 3 levels. Screenshot, show me that you have all 3 levels done, and you're good to go. All right. If you are unable to screenshot or something like that, just write them out. All right, write out all the reactions for level 1, level 2, level 3. Keep in mind, it will reset each time you start. So now I have different reactions. It'll go through a whole bunch. All right, so it's probably easier to do the screenshot, but if you want to write it out, you are welcome to. And again, work on the weekly assignment. It's got to be balanced, and you have to represent it. So again, if you work through the introduction, This is a great idea to model what you should be including in some way. Had we been in school, we would have been making this a nice, pretty poster. You don't have to do it like that, but neatness, color, things like that are on the rubric. So do a nice job with this. All right, spend some time, make a nice visual representation of balanced chemical reactions, and have a great day, everyone. Stay safe, get everything you need to get done. All right, and email me any questions, message me on Teams, anything you need. All right, please reach out. So best of luck, everyone. Take care.